Hey, what's going on, guys? Today in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to clone my high-ticket affiliate marketing business funnel step for step. In the past this has been a very successful funnel for me. It has brought in, quite a bit of revenue over time. Now, with that being said, this is just more of a shortcut for you, just to kind of help put you ahead of other people. I know when you get in the process of learning this and learning everything and trying to implement everything, it tends to get overwhelming building funnels and learning the marketing side and learning the affiliate side. And I wanted to put this all together just kind of as a step-for-step procedure and a guide, and kind of give you a shortcut, kind of a head start on your affiliate marketing business, and kind of take some stress away from you so that you can further, focus on learning this stuff. This will just kind of shorten up the process and hopefully put some money in your pockets a little bit faster and grow your business a little bit quicker. Definitely advise and always suggest in making any changes that you would like to any of these funnels. Definitely make it more personable towards you and towards your audience. Change it however you would feel like. Now, I do suggest watching through this the entire way, just so that you have all of the information up front, and then rewatch it, and then you can watch it step for step and then pause it and mimic everything, and then go back and hit play and then hit pause and kind of continue that process. I just want to make sure that you don't miss any of the steps and make sure that you have all of the information up front, because it is very vital. Other than that, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this. Alright, guys, so if we scroll down here and go to step one is, if you haven't already done so, you need to go ahead and start the 15-day challenge, and then you need to apply to be an affiliate. And the program that we chose is Legendary Marketer, and the reason that I chose that is because it fits all the criteria that we have laid out. And it has a lot of buzz. It's literally one of the best online marketing programs that I've ever seen out there, not just to promote for the affiliate program, but as an educational standpoint. There's not many programs out there that educate on this. There's not many programs that teach you step for step, and with the 15-day challenge they do. So let's go ahead and click on this. What it's going to do is it's going to bring us over into this page. This is their sales page. It's literally about a 3 or 4 minute video, I think it is. I don't remember, I'll be honest. But it'll kind of go in through and explain. This is Dave Sharp. It'll explain exactly what Legendary Marketer is. Go ahead and take a look at that. If you want to get started, hit the Get Started button, and it'll take you into the next step. After you sign up, it's going to bring you into a page like this. And this page is the 15-day online business challenge. Now, everybody has to go through this. I had to go through it. All affiliates have to go through it. And the reason for that is because Legendary Marketer wants to make sure that you know exactly what you're getting into. They want to make sure that you know exactly what their product is, exactly how they explain things and how they want things done. It's kind of like starting a new job. Typically, you don't go into a job with no training. You don't go to be a car salesman and then the first day you're on the floor selling cars. No, you typically go through training. You're not going to go be a plumber first day. Obviously you want to go through and get some kind of training, and that's typically the same process. They're very transparent. They literally take you step for step and hold your hand through the entire process, from creating a business plan, from setting up your business, from setting up funnels, to the reasons for having autoresponders and an email sequence. They literally go through everything in these 15 days. Another thing that you get is you also get the help of a business plan advisor at no additional charge. So that part is pretty cool. You get a couple consultation phone calls, and they are always there to help you as well. If you look over here, there's also a ton of other products. As you can see, I am kind of a nut for Legendary Marketer. I love what they provide. So I've bought almost every product they have. Depending on which route you want to go and how far you want to take this business, they have a bunch of other opportunities. This is not just a referral to referral basis. This is definitely a great program to be an affiliate marketer for and promote. But what I loved about it, the selling point for me, was the educational part of it. It's definitely by far the best educational platform that I've ever seen for online business marketing, social media marketing, affiliate marketing, digital marketing, anything when it comes to making money online. These guys teach you how to do it. Coaching and consulting, events and masterminds, digital products, affiliate marketing. There's so much information that they give. So this is the reason that we choose this product. So after you signed up for the 15-day business builder challenge, you've completed the challenge and then signed up to be an affiliate and gotten approved, the next step that we want to do is we want to go over to ClickFunnels. And what ClickFunnels is it's a software that basically enables us to create domains, subdomains, and basically websites on the fly with a very few clicks and very few effort. It's very hard to code websites and the old ways to doing WordPress and having themes and things like that. It's very complicated and you normally have to be very tech savvy. This takes all of that away and makes it very simple and makes it easy for all of us to do click by clicks. It will also enable you to be able to take and do a one-click copy for my funnel over into your ClickFunnels. So when you click this is going to take you to a 2-week free trial. It's a 14-day free trial, so you don't have to worry about any upfront cost. You can go check it out, play with it for 2 weeks. That way, if you don't like it, no harm, no foul. You didn't waste anything. If you want to save a little bit of money, you can go with the 2 months, you can go with the 1 year. It's an annual purchase plan, and you get 2 months for free with that. It also is included in the 2-day free trial. If you want to do that, that link is right here as well. So after you click on that, get your 14-day trial, you get ClickFunnels all set up, you want to go ahead and go down to step 3. And step 3, all you want to do is you want to click on this, and this is going to import the copy of my high ticket funnel, the exact same thing that I'm using right now that's bringing in a ton of revenue. All you got to do is click that. That is going to go ahead and bring this page up. It's 2021 Legendary Marketer Master Share. You're going to go ahead and click add funnel. Now, I'm not going to click it just due to the fact that I've already got this in my ClickFunnels account, and I don't want a bunch of these in there. So once you go ahead and add the funnel, that will go ahead and load up, and it will show up into your ClickFunnels area over here. So you can click on ClickFunnels and hit funnels, and it will pop up over here. Now, it may take it a minute or two just to upload onto your ClickFunnels account. That is normal. All you got to do is hit the refresh, but once it pops up, you're going to go ahead and click on it and open it up. Okay, so now we are in the actual sales funnel itself. And the reason that we use a sales funnel or a bridge funnel is because basically, you think of it this way. Every business out there uses a sales funnel, okay? Think of McDonald's. They sell a burger for $1. They typically either break even or they lose money on that first item, but then they upsell you with a drink, and then they upsell you with a French fry, and so on. So what they're utilizing right there is the process of a sales funnel. So every business uses them. So us as affiliate marketers, why would we not? Another reason that we use what they call a bridge funnel is because a lot of companies out there, a lot of platforms such as Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, there are a ton of companies out there and platforms that they don't really like it when we just send affiliate links directly to them. So we have to bridge the gap. So we utilize what they call a bridge funnel, and it's a 2-page bridge funnel to get the customer from a platform such as Facebook or TikTok or something like that to whatever we're trying to sell them to, and in this case it's Legendary Marketer. So in this instance, what we did is we copied in a 2-page bridge funnel, and this first page here, what it is I'm gonna pull it up here in a second, but what it is the first one initially is just kind of an introduction, a hook, just to get them to give us an email. Once they give us an email, they will then go into the second page, which is our actual bridge page, and our thank you page, which has a little bit more information, has a little brief video, which we're going to go through in a minute as well. Now, if you go back up here to the actual opt-in page, and this link right here, if you wanted to use this is integrated with ClickFunnels and with your account. If you wanted to use this and send traffic directly to this, you always could if you wanted to. What I would suggest is I would just suggest going to bit.ly.com and shortening this, or using some kind of URL shortener. But if I go ahead and paste this in my URL, this is what you're going to see as of right now. Obviously, there are some changes that we need to make, which I will make them in a minute, but I just want to kind of run through this and show you. This right here, like I said, this is considered the opt-in page. So this is the very first page that your customer is going to see, or the client's going to see, when they click on this from wherever you're driving traffic from. After they read through this and then they click the button, it's going to prompt them to put in their name and put in their email address. We are going to collect this data because this is where the money lies. This is how you have a prolonged business, and this is where a lot of people fail as affiliate marketers because they miss this key step. So anyway, once they put in their email address and then they click next, what it's going to do is it's going to shoot them over to your actual bridge page. on this bridge page, you're going to have a short little video here, which I'm going to supply you with a script and go through that here in a minute. Here on this right hand side, don't really need to mess with anything. This is just kind of a brief description of what the 15-day challenge is with Dave Sharp. And the same thing with these two videos. These are just kind of some testimonial videos supplied from Legendary Marketer. Don't need to do much with this. But over here, we are going to need to make some changes, obviously, to the story. Obviously add 1 or 2 sentences that detail your personal struggles. You're going to want to edit this to whatever your personal situation is. But once they click on this and then it goes through and then they hit this button, once we do all the editing and tie everything in, it's going to then send them over to this actual sales page. However, it's going to have your affiliate ID and everything, and I'm going to show you how to do that. I just wanted to kind of run you through the actual funnel and kind of show you everything that's in this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to step back out here, and we're going to run through step 4 and we're going to run through step 5. They do kind of run together. Oh, I did forget to show you, and I do apologize. I know I'm kind of bouncing around, guys, but however, like I said, you can utilize this URL directly and send traffic. However, if you wanted to utilize a domain, or if you have a domain that you want to integrate with this, or you want it to look a little cleaner or anything like that. So for example, mine says https //cybergeekknowledge.com. And that's all it would say. So it definitely looks a lot cleaner, looks a lot more professional. If you wanted to go that route, I do suggest Namecheap, just because they are a domain hosting and they are like what they sound like. They are pretty cheap. They definitely, I think it's like maybe $10 a year or something like that. So it's definitely affordable. And they've got a pretty good hosting program. So yeah, connect your custom domain with Namecheap. And if you click on that, it will take you directly to Namecheap. And like I said, you can register a domain to start with them. And then if you needed to, or if you had any issues with it or didn't know how, what you could do is you could just go to Google and then type in something like Namecheap ClickFunnels integration. And then here at the very first choice, you can tell this is from help.clickfunnels.com. And this will actually walk you through the entire steps of integrating your domain name with ClickFunnels. Now, if you're using GoDaddy or something else like that, you can type that in as well. They do utilize a lot of different places. I see Bluehost, GoDaddy, all kinds of places. ClickFunnels also offers domain hosting as well. They're just a little more expensive, so I always suggest if you're going to purchase a domain, go elsewhere. So once we move on and we come back in here and we go on to step 4. Step 4 is what we want to do is we want to access your bridge page video script. And like I said, I've supplied you guys with a script here. Pretty much it's a script just for about a 2 to 3 minute video, basically introducing yourself, thanking the audience for inputting their email, and kind of going through a brief explanation of your story and a brief explanation of what the 15-day business builder challenge is, and giving them an introduction into Legendary Marketer and Dave Sharp. You're basically setting up the audience and warming up the audience to then bridge them over to the next step, which would be them going into Legendary Marketer. And again, we would be doing this and we would be creating a video, and a selfie style video. Now you can use a camera, you can use a cell phone. One thing that I have noticed is that a lot of the times just your typical regular video, selfie style video is actually a lot better because you are more relative or relatable to your audience. Typically, you'll get a lot more attention and a lot better attention and click-through rates when you're more relatable and more realistic versus being in, a multi-million-dollar studio and driving around in Lambos and stuff like that. So it definitely should help you. Now, if for whatever reason you are just, absolutely terrified and just deathly afraid to go on camera for whatever reason or anything like that, I completely understand that. I have come up with another option. You can always hire a video creator from Fiverr. And that's fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. And you can actually go in here and you can click on that button that I just clicked on, and it will bring you directly in here. And you can get somebody to create a whiteboard video animation or just an animation creation video for you. And you can send that script over that I had supplied and ask them to create you a video. I've seen these anywhere from 10 to, you know, $400. On average, they range from about 30 to 50, so they're typically a good idea. Now, I do always suggest using your face just because it shows more authenticity. It's going to give you more credibility. You know, it's about building a relationship with your audience, and what better way to do that than to put yourself in front of them and kind of set their mind at ease and let them know it's like, you know, you are a real person. These are not scams. This is not BS, because people are eerie these days because there are a lot of scams, a lot of crap out there. So just kind of something to think about. And, you know, like I said, you don't need any fancy equipment. You don't need anything crazy. You know, a simple webcam, a laptop camera, even an iPhone or an Android camera, you know, even on your phone, selfie style. If you guys want an example of this, you know, all you got to do is just go up to a new tab and then type in my website, which is cybergeekknowledge.com. And then if you want to go through this will also give you an example of what the final is going to look like, what your final funnel is going to roughly look like. You know, it's going to have a little picture of you. It's going to have your name here as well. You're not going to have the stats here yet, but you can add those later once you start getting results in. But we're just going to go into this because I just kind of want to show you. If you guys want an example of a selfie style video of kind of what's to go on this page, feel free to go through my funnel and you guys can click on this, watch that, use the script. You guys are more than welcome to edit any of it any way that you want to. I just wanted to, you know, kind of give you guys a visualization for the video. Also, when you are using your video after you have recorded it and you're trying to upload it, I always suggest two different ways to do this. One way is you could go to wistia.com. That is wistia.com. And, you know, you can create an account. Once you create an account, it will look like this, and yours won't have any videos in it, but you can actually hit create. And once you create, you can actually upload that video in there. Once you upload that video in there, it's going to look something like this. You can come over here to manage on the left hand side and then click on your video. Once you click on your video, you can have this option that says embed and share. And what you would want to do is keep this link for later. So definitely save this link for later, because what we're going to do is we're going to jump back into our ClickFunnels and we're going to go edit our entire funnel. So what we want to do is we want to jump back into our ClickFunnels account now, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to start on the bridge page here. I want you to go ahead and click edit page. Now right away, the top, we don't need to change anything there. We don't need to change anything really on this right hand side, other than this button, which we are going to change here in a second. On this right hand side, this is really just some brief information about the 15-day online business challenge. Now, for the video that you just recorded, after recording your video and then you've uploaded it to Wistia, you can come in here and hit settings, and you can copy this link. And after you hit settings, you can click right here, and instead of YouTube, you can click Wistia. And then what you want to do is you just want to paste that embedded right there. Oops. Paste that embedded right there, and it's always kind of finicky. You definitely want to make sure that you hit enter and make sure that there's not a space behind at the very end of that URL. I always hit a space and then a backspace, and then I just hit enter. And then I click off, and then you make sure you hit save. And as long as you did that correctly, your video will actually upload right here, and it will be ready for play. Another way that you can do this is you can actually go through YouTube and you can upload it on your YouTube channel, which is also a free method. Okay, so if I was to go into my YouTube really quick and go into one of my channels, we'll just go to this one. And then if I was to just say I wanted to pick this video right here, all I would do is I would click on it, I would hit the share button right here, and then I would just literally copy this link right here, go back into my funnel, click on the video, click on edit, where it says Wistia, I would do YouTube, and then I would paste my URL right there, and then I would off click, and then that would then upload my video to this funnel. Now I am going to change this. Obviously I need to take this off because this is the main one, so I don't want that there because I don't want you guys to have a video in there, but your video will populate right here. Another thing that we want to do is you want to go in through here. As you can tell, I've kind of put a little bit in here, but you do want to add, one or two sentences that kind of detail your personal struggles with finding a reliable way to make money online, just to kind of show a little bit about your story. And then here at the bottom, you don't really need to change any of this. This just kind of warms the people up and explains what the challenge is and introduces Dave Sharp. And then here on the right side, we don't need to change these videos at all. This is kind of just some testimonials provided from Legendary Marketer. What we are going to do, though, is now that you've become an affiliate, we need to go back into our Legendary Marketer page. We're going to click on affiliates over here on the right-hand side. And then what we want to do is we go down to funnels. And then there's Business Challenge and Business Challenge Black. It really doesn't matter which one you do. I like using the black just because it's a little more modern. So what we want to do is we want to click here. We want to go into affiliate links. And from there, as you can scroll through all these, this is the opt-in page. This is the email opt-in. We want to scroll down to where it says sales page. On sales page, it'll have affiliate link right here. We want to go ahead and copy this link. This number right here, that is actually your affiliate ID. AID equals 40458. Yours is going to be a different number, but that is your affiliate number. So you always want to make sure that this is correct. But we want to copy this, and then we're going to go back into our ClickFunnels account. Wherever we just were. There we go. We're going to go back into our page. And what I want you to do is I want you to click on this button right here that says Start Now. And it's going to pop this open. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to click on Set Action. And it's going to say Go to Website URL. Right here, you're going to copy, or you're going to go in here, highlight this, and click paste. You're going to paste your affiliate link URL in this. And like I said, do a space and a backspace just to make sure, and then hit enter, and then off click, and then hit save. That right there is then going to, whenever they click on that, they are then going to shoot over to your sales page, and it's going to have your affiliate ID, that little number that we just talked about. It's going to have that cookied into your URL, so when they go through that sales page and then buy, it will cookie back to your name, and you will get credit for that sale. You will get the commission. And that is why this is so important to do this correctly. We want to do the exact same step on this one. We want to go down here. We want to set action. We want to highlight this, and then we want to paste that same link in here, and then make sure that there's no space, and then we want to hit enter, off click, and then hit save again. Guys, again, this is a very important step. Make sure that you do this, and then make sure that you hit save. People forget to hit save, and I don't want your commissions. I want to make sure that your commissions go to you. So other than that, on this page, we are all done. This page is ready to rock after you've inputted a little bit of your story, after you've uploaded your video, and after you've changed these buttons. This welcome page, or this thank you page, or this opt-in page is completely done. So now we're going to go ahead and exit out of this one. And now what we want to do is we want to go back in here, and we are going to go to step 5. Step 5 is connecting an autoresponder and accessing your follow-up emails. Now, a lot of these autoresponders are the same. I know a lot of people use Aweber, GetResponse, Active Campaign, things like that. I know in Legendary Marketer they utilize Aweber. So if you are utilizing Aweber, you can kind of skip this part about setting up. If you don't have an autoresponder, the reason that I chose GetResponse is because it's the most cost-effective for beginners. It's typically the cheapest one that I can find. I think it's like $15 a month or something like that, and it's like 30 days for free, or 60 days for free to start with, something like that. It's also affiliate friendly, so there's a lot of companies and a lot of autoresponders that do not like affiliate links anymore, and they are cracking down really hard, Aweber being one of them. So it's great for affiliates, and it's extremely easy to use. It's extremely user-friendly. They have a direct support team, so if you ever have any issues or anything like that, you can get in touch with them. They have a ton of walkthroughs, and I love that because you can integrate it directly with ClickFunnels. So step 5, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and click on this to create your GetResponse. And like I said, I think this is a 30 or a 60-day free trial, so go ahead and sign up. And once you get signed up, we're going to go ahead and get you logged in. So after you log in, this is what you're going to see. And what we want to do is you're going to want to create an autoresponder. And all this is going to kind of look confusing, and I'm not going to walk you through all of this. They have walkthroughs on this, and if you want to walk through, reach out to me on the Facebook group, and I will message you a private walkthrough on this, or we can get on a Skype or anything like that. I just kind of want to get through this so that you guys can, go through this video, get everything set up, and start making some income as fast as possible. You can always go back to this video. Like I said, there's a ton of walkthroughs on how to do this, but just to kind of quickly do this, you would upload your title name. This is where you would put the days of when they come into your list. When do you want to email them? Do you want to email them right away? Do you want to put it a day out, 2 days out, so on and so forth? This would be whatever email address you signed up with, from and to. So this is the email that's showing from you. This is where you would put in your subject line, and then here's where you would design your message. Now, I have made this extremely easy for you guys. So if you can go back in here to step 5. Oh, and again, if you guys need help with any of this, and if you guys need any kind of help with the setup integration with ClickFunnels and GetResponse, I do have a step-by-step procedure right here. So you can just click on this. That'll take you directly to ClickFunnels, and it'll show you how to integrate that with your ClickFunnels system. Just to make it really easy for you guys will need to do that after you set up an account. And then after you get that all done, what we're going to do is I've got some email sequences for you guys. Click on this and open this up. This is going to take you into a new page, and like I said, this is completely all set up for you. On the very first email in your email marketing, when you get a chance to set all this up in here, you're going to do 1 hour. You can wait a day. You can fluctuate and change all of these. It's just kind of a basic setup to kind of get you going. Like I said, I just want to get you guys up and going as fast as possible. You guys can tweak and change any of this and adapt it to your situation. But I've even got the subject line for every day that you send these out. Now on here where the red is, you want to pay attention to these. Obviously you want to delete these, but you want to link back to your sales page with the affiliate link. So what you would want to do is you would want to, after you put this into and right click and copy this entire email into your email, into this design, and then once you get in there, you would want to right click on this and then add that link in there, and then obviously delete this red. In the red, you would want to change your name here. Down here, you would want to share a quick story about being overworked or underpaid and so on. Right here, you could insert a picture, or you could just delete this if you wanted to. I think you guys get the point. Definitely go in and edit these. Definitely go in and throw all your affiliate links in where these are inside of your GetResponse. That way, it will immediately start tracking those and start following up with your customers. And then when you get done setting all of this up, you can go ahead and hit save and publish. Now, the final step that we need to do is we need to go back in. The final step that we need to do is we need to go back in here, because now that we've already taken care of your opt-in bridge page, we need to go take care of the opt-in page itself. We need to make some edits here. So what we would do is we go into edit page, and obviously right here, my name, you would put your name right here. Right here, you can actually click on this and double click, and you can put your name in here. And then what you would want to do is off click and then hit settings right here. And then right here where it says image, you can actually click on this, and then it'll bring this up. You can click upload and then upload into your system or go into your computer and any image that you have. I typically just say pick one of you, something outside or just a selfie or something like that. And then you can hit add image, and then it's just going to drop it right here for you. And it just looks a little more professional. It just shows that, hey, I'm a real person and so on. Now for this, I am going to take this out just because this is the master share file. But after you do every edit and everything, make sure that you hit save. Now the next thing that we want to do is you want to show the pop-up. So what's going to happen when they hit this start button, when they go to your website and then they hit this, a little pop-up's going to happen. And this is going to pop up. Now this is already automatically set up. So you don't need to do anything on this. Now if you want to, you can change some of this if you want, but they're going to enter all this information. Now what we need to do is we need to go in here and go to settings and go into integrations. So because you've already got your GetResponse set up and you've already went back and you integrated it with ClickFunnels, remember I told you to look that up and go through the integrations part. Once you get that all integrated, you want to go into settings, hit integrations, and over here it's going to say integration. You're going to select your integration. Now me personally, I don't have my GetResponse set up to ClickFunnels yet, but I do have Aweber right here, so I'm just going to hit Aweber. Yours will say GetResponse, so just click that. Then you're going to select add to list with a tag, or integrate existing list. I'm just going to add to list with a tag, and I'm going to add it to my list that you would, and that's the list that you create in GetResponse, which you'll do all of that with the setup on GetResponse. Like I said, there's a bunch of walkthroughs. If you have any issues or anything, reach out to me on the Facebook group. And then after you've got this all connected, you would just reach off and hit save. Okay, after hitting save, we're just going to go ahead and hit back. I always suggest doing this. Just make sure that you do this just to be sure. You want to go ahead and test the entire funnel. You want to go ahead and test the auto response sequence. You know, the last thing that you want to do is waste all this time setting everything up, and then you're sending commissions or sending, you know, something else to somebody else. You know, that would be the worst in the world. So what you want to do is just go ahead and copy this link, whatever you ended up making this, and then go up into a new tab and just paste it. You know, as long as you did this correctly, you know, it should look something like this. Your name should be in here, you know, your picture, your name again, and then both of the buttons. You want to make sure that these both work. So just click on them, you know, your pop-up will show up. Just click in your email just to double check. The way to double check to make sure that that was working in a minute is go back into your GetResponse, and in your list you should now have somebody added into your list. You should now be in there. But what you want to do is, you know, definitely go through this page, make sure that it all looks okay. Your story should now be in here, and both of these buttons, you want to make sure that both of these buttons go to the sales page that you want them to. And the way to check that is I just clicked on that, and then you go up here and look at the top of the URL. At the very end of it, your affiliate ID should be in here. If it is not, you did something incorrect, and I would say go back to, you know, the beginning of the video and rewatch and redo these steps. But your affiliate ID needs to be in here, and then do the exact same thing for this bottom one. You know, again, guys, I do not want to be getting your commissions. You guys deserve them, not me. So make sure that your affiliate ID is tied in with both of these. And then as long as it is, and as long as you are getting the emails in from GetResponse, you are all good to go. Definitely, you know, click on your video and make sure that it's working. But other than that, guys, and you guys are all ready to rock. I hope that this was helpful, and I cannot wait to hear about all of your success. So please reach out to me, and, you know, definitely let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything at all. I am definitely here for full support. Bottom line, guys, this really is, I mean, this is the whole process, and this is just really just a shortcut in getting you started. Definitely feel free, like I said, to go back and change this and personalize this any way that you want to. But again, going back, the first step is joining the Online Business Builder Challenge, and then completing the rest of this. You know, I hope that this makes sense, and I hope that this was helpful, guys, and we will see you on the next one.